glad to have Patty Methvin with us here. She is the president of the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce, and you're here to talk more about Crawdad Days Festival.
And Crawdad Days. Something new.
Something new. So tell us about this something new.
That did we think that we would be doing this? I'm
Heck no.
kind of surprised. So we are gonna have a beer garden at Crawdad Days, and we want to be sure that people understand that there are parameters that we have to meet by state law. And so that it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to be walking around with an open beer all throughout Crawdad Days. It's a limited area that will be kind of fenced off, and so that people can go in there and they can partake of their beer, and but they have to drink it while they're in there. We'll
no paper cups or
no paper cups. We're doing cans,
park.
and we'll open the cans for them so that it'll.
So you'll open the cans.
Yes, it'll have to be consumed in that area. That's state law. We have no choice in that. That is state law. And so it'll be close by. It's going to be over kind of below the bathrooms that are up on the top. It'll be close by so you can hear all the bands. You can see what's going on. You can come in there, have a beer, enjoy. But then again, it won't be out in the public.
How will you monitor that? I mean, are there going to be like wristband kind of things? Or
Well, we have 3 police officers that we have hired through the city, and they will do all of the carding, making sure that only people who are 21 or above can get in the beer garden. So we're real thankful to Pat Murphy. He's been real helpful with that. And so, and then there'll be tickets. You'll buy tickets, and 3 at a time is all you can purchase. So we can kind of limit it and make sure we have a little control.
Right.
So you'll just buy tickets, and then you'll purchase your beer, and you'll have to drink it in that area.
Okay.
So
is there more restriction on this event than there are
the beer garden
yes.
part? Yeah, the state has quite a few restrictions on us, and there are some strict guidelines that we have to adhere to. And it's been a learning process for us, but our board has met every Friday since we made this decision to make sure we dotted our I's, crossed our T's, did the right thing as far as law, but also just the right thing as far as our community's involved.
This is a new thing for our community.
It's a new thing, and we wanted to make sure that we did it right and we were respectful. And so I feel like we've done that.
Yeah.
We've really, really, really tried hard to provide a service, but also to kind of keep it in a place where if you don't want to have to come have a beer, you don't have to.
Exactly.
You don't have to see this. People will not be walking around with open containers. If they are, they'll be arrested. I mean, that's just law. You can't do that. So it's just another addition to the Crawdad Days that I think will be a benefit. It'll be a good thing. It'll be something more fun.
And I think a lot of the complaints or fears is that their children would see all this. But I have been to events like this in the past where they have arrested people that were intoxicated that brought their own in. So so this is a way to curb all that and to control it.
And obviously the police are going to be, their antennas up, and they're also going to be involved with us so that nobody would be allowed to have more beer than they should or be intoxicated.
So don't be surprised that there's going to be police officers there, and there's going to be monitoring of this. So.
And there always has been. But we have 3 officers that'll be a part of that area that'll help us monitor that. So, and they're professionals; they know what they're doing, and they'll take care of that for us, so that we can make it a pleasant experience for everybody there.
I think everyone will be pleased with not only the security, but the way everything has been orchestrated and laid out. Not only by the chamber, but I mean, you've worked with the law enforcement on how this is done and the state officials. So we should be all pretty well relaxed when we go there.
Yes, you should be, because we have done everything in our power to make it a great thing, and make sure we've done everything we're supposed to do. So we've spent lots of time on this, so we're excited. We're very excited to have Crawdad Days, and y'all come.
It's a great event.
Yeah.
Well, that's May 20th, 21st down at Lake Harrison. What do we call that park? Mini Harris Park? Or
Mini Harris Park.
Mini Harris Park, okay.
It got a good washing.
Yeah, it did.
Floods.
And thank you. We need to say a big thank you to the City of Harrison and the Parks and Recreation, because right after that happened, there was so much that had happened, but they've come through and they've cleaned it all up, and that was a lot of work to do. I promised John Phillips I wouldn't call him every day and say, "Have you cleaned up the park yet?" Because
it was a disastrous event.
It really was. So.
Have you checked the weather forecast?
No.
Nobody's checking the work.
If we don't think about it, it won't happen. Is that we're kind of
Let's
it's
play
going to
dumb.
be beautiful. going to be beautiful.
Okay.
Okay.
I've
Patty,
decided.
Patty, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Patty.
And come
you for
back
having
again
us.
anytime.
You
Tell us
bet.
about the next greatest event that's coming
Oh,
up.
we've got lots all year
I
long.
know
We'll
you
be
do.
back.
All right. Thanks, Patty.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, we're going to be talking about the music entertainment portion of Crawdad Days, and Jim Johnson is the head man for this, and we'll be talking to him about all the great acts that are going to be here for Crawdad Days. Stay with us.